There we are. Welcome back again to the Lessons Learned channel. We're going to continue with another hour of Kingdoms of Amalur.
Can't be.
Last time we were... we were doing basic quest, and we were exploring the opening area and having some fun. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. What do we do next? Let me check our quest, because there's a lot of quests. Legend of Dead Kel, that's a DLC thing, but I'm not level 10. The Teeth of Narrows. Into the Light, meet Arden. Actually, I might just build bridges. I'm gonna do the Fae thing. There was a Fae, which is an immortal being, part of this world, who was wounded. You can kill them, but they come back to life. And, well, I saved her, but she was wounded, not dead. And now I'm supposed to make amends with the rest of the Fae. I think I killed the chicken. Did I kill the chicken? Nah, I didn't kill no chicken. So, now we are. And let's look at the map. The map is huge. If there are any audio problems, please tell me. I have to go over here. And, here in Gorhart. Agnur Farhal. Waterhall down. Now let's go to the House of Ballots. So I hope everybody's okay this evening. I was going to record the third video on the Death of Mass Effect series. Thank you, Chapelmon Aragon. Welcome to the channel. That is my streaming partner, Chapelmon, who is joining us tonight for a little while anyway. If you want to check out our podcast, we have a podcast every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I think we're going to be tackling the same issue we were tackling last time. Last time was a bit of a downer. But considering recent news about Mass Effect Andromeda, I think it would... Okay, let me listen to what this guy has to say first.
You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior, or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and Owen, the Godstorm, the Withering War.
We're going to be talking about, the negative side of fandom, especially how companies tend to exploit fandoms to sell video games. That's why I'll talk about the news of the week, like stuff about Twitch and Xbox and everything else. I'll talk to her.
Finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the Teeth of Narrows, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides,
thanks for the
what's
host,
your name?
Jabberman.
I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was. Glad that's done with.
Yeah, that's a DLC. I didn't play any of the DLC when I had this version on the 360. But I got them bundled when I got them for, it was a $3.99 on Steam. I should have got them on Origin. I am also on Origin because it's an EA game. In spite of the legal troubles the game has, still owned by and distributed by EA. Can I sneaky? No, I can't sneak. My stealth is way too low. So I cannot sneak. but I can blind. Okay, let me see if I can dispel this. Very easy. Okay. There's a dispel mechanic. Well, it is basically a single-player MMO. It came out the same year as Skyrim, and most of what people talk about. I don't have the key. Hey, I dispelled the ward. I don't have the key. Yeah, it's very much the prototypical open world game that you see today. Like, oh, yeah, let's do a lot of quests and have a lot of stuff, and it's fun, but it never got properly developed. Although this game, when it came out, felt far more complete than most games nowadays. By the way, thank you for pointing out, Chabamon, on those videos about Mass Effect Andromeda. I didn't agree with some of the points in the second video, but it was still interesting nonetheless. If you don't catch, I should be posting the VOD for last week's podcast tomorrow.
Without him knowing. Well, then I'll deal with that. I think there's
So if you don't catch the VOD here on Twitch, you can also do it on my channel.
Tell someone, but that's just asking for praise. What makes it nice and kind knows, or at least that he doesn't know. I let him
Missed that attack. For the record, I'm using a controller. This is the PC version, but I almost always use a controller when possible. Gotta watch that health, or this is gonna kill me. That was a pretty cool encounter, because what happens to sprites is that this sprite right here, this one is an elemental power like lightning or fire, and if you don't kill it quickly, all those sprites then end up having the power. So that gives a little variety of the monsters. Although, again, that's another thing, that the monsters become very repetitive after a while. But still, I still find it fun. What makes this game really fun is this. Oh, you little bastards. The Reckoning mode. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, you... well, when you... I killed them before, though. That was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to have a very cool scene. And stuff. And I don't have that key. Wasted that. I don't set a tier for Kurt Stilling because he screwed up royally with this one. He got a massive amount of money from the state of New Hampshire that he could not repay. And apparently, according to stories I know, he screwed up the funding and the targets. And the reason why you're never going to see another game from this again, it's another dead game from Electronic Arts, is because it's still in the courts between Electronic Arts, Kurt Schilling and his former company, and the state of New Hampshire. And it's one of those cases. It's going to keep going and going and going. You probably will hear some kind of settlement at some point. But so far, I haven't heard anything, and I don't expect any settlement soon. If Kurt Schilling has any money left after the lawsuit, he'll be lucky. Of course, he's not playing baseball anymore, so... Oops. But it did give us this great game. Now, I wish somebody else would have picked up. Like Andromeda. It's dead. By the way, this was the game I wanted to start streaming in. This was like, I want to stream because I want to play Kingdoms of Amalur on stream. but I didn't have it. Well, I had it on the console, but not on PC, and I didn't want to get a card, and my old PC was shit, and well, they stuck to this fellow.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Oderoth altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
Should I throw the village under the bus, or should I lie? I'm going to throw them under the bus. There's no morality
As
system.
you say, your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated. Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. He was one of our most beloved knights, a Balad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance.
What's happening is that the Fae in this world, they are immortal. They're sort of part of the weave of the world, the weave of fate. And they spend their entire time sort of going through the ballads, through these stories that they create, like literally like fairy tales. And they reenact them. And that makes them immortal. But the world has changed when a new king arose in when the Winter Court. And they have changed everything. And now they're dying. No, they're not dying. They're becoming part of the Winter Court.
Has occurred in the
Mundane
House
don't
of
belong in
Balance.
Fey houses.
There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagrel has fallen. Sagrel, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in Fey-telling. Olaine, Kreth, Wenson the Bold. Do you?
And also, others can take over the role and they become the person in the tale.
If you do, your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
True. Well, Kingdoms of Amalur, the second game. I think this game was supposed to be like an introduction to an MMO. Because this came out of the era, an era where MMOs were still popular. You want to know more about that era? You can check my interview with Nerdslayer about MMOs and the life and death of MMOs. You can find it here on YouTube on the VODs if you're a follower, or you can go to Lessons Learned channel on YouTube and check it out.
Lest the great stories end, and that must never happen.
Okay, just a second. I want to check. Gonna close a couple of things here, so make sure that my frames don't drop too badly. What is the House of Ballads? What happened to Sir Sagrel? Sagrel. Okay, sorry. What has? I just want to fill his seat.
You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story.
Yep.
However,
I agree,
these
Chapelmon.
are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoath. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling.
For those who are fans of Dungeons and Dragons, particularly the Forgotten Realms, this game was written by the writer of the Drizzt Do'Urden novels, which I forgot his name. But he wrote the story for this game. I could probably Google it, but I'm too lazy, so I'm not going to do that. If I remember, I'll tell you. If I don't, well, too bad for me. Gorhart. I'm just going to fast travel there. So he wrote the story, and you can tell... What's that? I think I'm supposed to tell... Oh, yeah. I'm going to turn this quest first, and then go to the Thresh.
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Gorhart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Hope you stay in town.
No, I'm not. 32 gold. I haven't checked any of the cheats of this game. I'm tempted to do so. Just so I can get a bunch of gold, but I'm not gonna do that. There's plenty of money here to be made.
Stay close to
You don't have to cheat. With more than enough quests. I probably get a cheat just to get more experience points, but I'm playing on stream and we're not supposed to cheat and yada yada. I'm not using any of these things. And I'm done. Yes, I got that, but not in this. Even though I do have Mass Effect 3 on Origin. I think the reason I didn't get it on this game was because I didn't buy it on Origin. And Mass Effect 3 is only available on Origin. I got it when I had it on the 360 though, because it detected that I believe it detected I had a save game. And so it gave me, it basically was, I think was a pair of daggers or shracums. Gorgoath. That's where I needed to go. Here I got a bunch of stuff from the DLC. Like I got daggers, I got a set of armor and weapons for each class, might, and basically rogue, thief, and mage, but not the Mass Effect 3 thing. I guess I should have bought it in Origin.
Listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
I like the lore stones, even if I just activate them for the XP. Like, oh yeah, you just tell me that. No, never mind. It's a cool device. So yeah, I seen them. It's powerful stuff in the beginning, but it's not like game-breaking stuff, which is good.
Dustling, you have no role in Fae telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath? Alas, Sagril's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain. We were too late to catch the thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost.
Oh, there's plenty of gold here. Yeah, you don't have to grind for gold.
We can rouse the beast. Come.
I never really found that I had, you do have to be merciless selling everything that you get.
Keep your eyes open.
Well, no. Never mind. Gotta go. But the dungeons here, I mean, look at this. Look at this face. I'm gonna save that. Print screen. There you go. I don't know if I can clean up the UI, the HUD. So yeah, I have the HUD elements, but yeah. I mean, the look of this game reminds me of Fable. Oh, he didn't last long. Stop pressing the wrong button, dude. The writing is cool. The world design is cool. The story is pretty cool. The whole thing with fate, I liked it a lot. I'm mostly going with rogue finesse. I like the sneaky threat, and all that's one reason why you get a lot of magic items, because you get detect hidden, and you get a lot of the hidden stuff, and that it's a good way to get a lot of money pretty quickly. But I also sometimes do a couple of spells as well. Or you don't have to. I mean, every class essentially has a ton of spell-like abilities, so you don't have to, you know. Okay, let me check the map. Local map. Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. So I'm doing that. And yes, that picture is going onto my Tumblr, because of course it is. But I have played this game enough that I've done all the 3 builds, so I just prefer... Okay, I need some space here. Okay, I need inventory. I need to heal. Good thing I bought one of these. See, the tech heal gives me more stuff every time I loot. You can. I try to do that, but I was a jack of all trades and master of none, and I was like, never mind. I prefer pure builds because for me, it's easier to just become stronger faster. I still spend a lot of points in just about everything. It's like, no, I like to do a little bit of crafting. I like to do a little dueling. I like to do, so, but not in, at least I like to concentrate on, not on the skills, but in the, and the class itself. This away. You can get terribly over level in this game. Although I think oh, you little. Forget I have mines. Mines are pretty useful. No, I don't have the tech healing, so that.
Warriors who fall around us, they are good fighters, true contenders for the seat of Sagril. If they can't succeed, then who can?
I can.
The thresh slumbers in its lair.
But I am the player character.
From the vines of the hollow. We must weaken the nest, keep new shoots from taking root. Keep
Okay.
your eyes open.
Keep your eyes on the prize. I would say those were crude gloves, but I wouldn't be lying. I've been here before. So easy to get turned around in these dungeons. Where to next? Where to next? I did that. I did. Ah, here we are. Down the rabbit hole.
There are so many of them.
I already killed one of them. Uh-oh, he's gonna see me. He saw me.
Powerful.
Of course I'm too powerful. I'm the player character, dude. Didn't you get the memo? Touched by fate, blah blah blah. There's a dragon involved. Yeah, you won't see that, but trust me, it's cool. It's a cool story, bro. It's a cool story. Armor mending. Let me check my inventory. The Selkie Veil. Okay, I'm not gonna break up this set yet. Although I should repair it. Let me get the consumables. I do believe I have not that. Items. Ah, here we are. Repair kits. Well, not enough of those. Got an achievement. To be honest, I don't care. I never cared for achievements. I always thought them to be kind of silly. But they're a thing in games now. So, well, let me see. Map. I have to go the other way. This way. Let's go. Let's go. Ghostbusters. Wow, that's old. That's old as balls. Nothing. Oh, here you are. No reagents.
2 times he
Watch
drank
yourself,
his weight
mortal.
in wine, and many lovers pleased, and drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy was seized, on beds of grass he eased.
Here comes the boss fight. I don't like the fact that you have to continue press a button to just run. That's a bit silly. It's like this game, for example, doesn't have a jump button. It should have had a jump button. You can jump in special places, but you cannot jump by yourself. Like, you can dodge, you know, you can roll, but you cannot run. Okay, inventory. Consumables. Okay, now comes the cool part. This is the reckoning in reckoning in the kingdoms of Amalur, which I failed.
That wasn't so terrible.
And we level up. I can't level that up, so Sagecraft, Detect Hidden. I'm gonna go with Detect Hidden. More treasure that way. Well, you can see that was my they fit into me, yeah. But I never had a completionist nature. I think that's a thing. I was playing. I finished another open world game this week, which was I did it off stream. Shadows of Mordor, and I'm glad I didn't finish it on stream because the ending was like a QTE fest. Lovely. Yeah, building up to this great battle at the end, and just press X not to die. Favorites of the song, Ballad Signet Ring.
How can this be? Sir Sagrel dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this song. Not in all the seasons of the telling. At the end of this ballad, Sagrel defeats the Grave Thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has changed the song of Sir Sagrel. Listen, we are not alone. I do not like
There you are. Another thing I like about this game is it's very much action. That's one of the reasons it reminds me of a Fable. It's... Ooh. How he dodge attacks. There you are. Haha. Those mines are great. Let's see if I can sneak up to one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys. Let's see if I can sneak up to one of these guys in the morning. These guys hit harder than the Thresh. So I got the... Okay, yeah, I can... inventory. Items. I have the ring. Right? No, wait. It's on accessories. Okay. Ballad Singing Ring. I love it. It's a quest item, but also it's one that you can actually wear and use. There's a lot of cool things about this game that, again, I wish they had continued this game or some other game had picked them up. Now, if Peter Molyneux had not screwed up the Fable series, this would have been the kind of games that he would have been making. Didn't like that, did you? But instead we got Fable 3. And Fable Legends, I think? Or was that one cancelled? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I love the original Fable on the Xbox OC. Maybe I'll get the updated version. Because I have the one on PC, but the problem is that the controls are just... they're terrible. The the keyboard and mouse stuff is just... Whoops. It's just bad. It's just really bad. That game was always designed to be used on a controller, and there was no way it was going to work on keyboard and mouse. I played it back in the day on PC with the Lost Chapters and some modding I'm not going to talk about. But, yeah. It's better with controls.
Sacral approached the spirit deep within Gorguath. He slashed its wicked stock and root, safe from behind its wrath. Slide aside.
The poison killed that guy. I love poison attacks because they kind of like, oh yeah, I'm fighting this guy over there. Oh, you died because I touched you with poison. Yes, I'm a sneaky bastard. So yeah, I mean, this game should have had a sequel. I think. I mean, we now suffer from sequelitis, of course, but. But the combat is awesome. Even when you're a mage, it's so dynamic. The charge of attacks and everything, you know, it's just a good, I wish games had more of these combat mechanics. Like true, I mean, when I was growing up, I played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons games, and they were tactical and all that. And they were supposed to emulate the tabletop RPG, but I also like there was something missing because I felt, listen, this is a computer game. I should be able to dodge and hit and do all those things instead of rolling die. And when Fable came on, I was like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I thought a fantasy RPG should be. I should be able to roll and dodge and hit. You know, it should be my skills with the controls and not my random chance with the die. And this game, sorry, apologies. This game represents the same thing. It's like, oh no, it's not about, you know, rolling die or percentages, although they certainly help. It's about your skill. In theory, you can take on almost any enemy, and at least outmaneuver them. Not necessarily out. You can't really. There's enemies that are resistant, they won't take any damage because you're too low level, or your items are they're not powerful enough. But you could run away or dodge away from almost any enemy. In theory. Let's see, can I do some training? Let's talk about it. There's a Fate Weaver here, and there's yeah. I like that a lot. I wish more games did that. I think she can train me in seduction if I have
Oh, I hope you're here for me.
it. Okay.
Let me take a look at you. Oh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Ballads, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So fleshy.
Okay.
I'm Milova, instructor in the persuasive arts. That includes seduction, but you probably guessed that.
I don't have enough money. Okay, don't worry. I can just sell a couple of things. I can just sell stuff. Create. A couple of heal potions because I used a lot of them. One thing that probably would disappoint the quote-unquote modern player is that this game doesn't have any romances. You can seduce people, I suppose, but no, you can't really romance anybody. How much? Okay, let me check my money. My money on my life. I have 8,000, and it's 12,000 was. Okay, I think I can make that money. Okay, let me see what I need to sell. So I always like that aspect of these type of games that were more actiony. Okay, what is this? Okay, let me check. Okay, items. What is the flame of this fake urn? A kind of lorestone relates the palette. The flame of Rydek. It is meant to be used with the Echo Stone found in location related to the House of Ballads. Oh. Don't remember ever using this. Interesting.
Gorhart is the place for you.
Thank you. Craft gems. Confirm. No, I'm not gonna use any of that, so no socket for me.
Yes, Dustling?
No, I'm not gonna steal anything, sorry. I mean, I'm a thief, but I'm not gonna steal anything and have to pay a bounty and lose money. Not gonna happen. So, okay, I gotta talk to this fool, turn in the quest. I am playing an elf-looking character. Look at my ears. This guy's hot. This guy's hot. Dude, this guy is very handsome, if I do say so myself. The ladies will love me. Come on, man.
It's amazing.
Can't say that.
Dust has defeated the Grey Thresh. What a tale!
You should see my Final Fantasy 15 character. That guy, yeah, he's a swooner. I mean, women just fall to his feet.
And all privileges here too.
Too pretty for this world.
Membership
Just too
in the
damn
Court
pretty.
of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you. One similar to the plight of Sagrul, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge.
There is.
But he will need
And
your
it's,
assistance.
well, it's implied in such a way that you don't really sure there's a romance. They try to be subtle. And it's not gender specific either.
Speak with King Wenson in the oratory.
And although her character,
Where it
well, look,
was
it's pretty
hosted
revealing.
lords
So
and ladies
we'll see.
of
When
the
we meet her, we'll see.
Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere. Off with you.
Off with you. That reminds reminds me of World of Warcraft. They're like, off with you, the dwarves. So yes, there's an implied romance, but there's no way to to really see if it works or not. It's a cool character, by the way. I really like her. The character name is Alan Shear, and she certainly is mysterious and scantily clad too. Very much a male gaze type character. World map. Wow. The map here is huge. Huge. But I gotta go back to Gorhal and sell stuff, so. Yes. There are no orcs here, though. At least not as heroes or even villains. Has like 3 types of elves. Gnomes instead of dwarves. But no orcs. For some strange reason. Mostly probably budgets. The giants, the ogres, the Ettins,
Stay in.
Salage. Oh yeah, but they're no okay. Ah, they were might, not finesse. So, where's the person with the?
Come in.
Oh, you're the one I had to buy stuff.
Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've been since that Fae arrived.
Well, in a way, this reinforces it because not yet. Let me check. Let me check those. Silky Veil is supposed to be better, but might. Okay, they're all might. Ah, but the Sturdy Buckler is just better. But look at those bones. This is the part I hate about this. Is that you keep comparing. It's like, oh, this clearly this is better protection. It's 18 armor, blocks 5 damage, but this one has blocks 7 damage, so it's 18 as well. 18 plus 10. But okay, I'm not gonna Dutch. I'm not gonna.
What do you need today? Come see me again.
Some close, very close. Yes, it does. Everybody knows it's stolen because reasons. And this is a dead hidden thing. See? And I believe there's something over here as well. Along there's a cow thing. Oh yeah, it has that. So you can't sell it. You don't get into trouble so much as in Bethesda games. Apparently. Excuse me, they can't sell it unless you What else? So yeah, he has that. Very much so. Which is pretty cool. I like it. Yes, sir. I like it. Oh, there was a treasure thing back here. Didn't see it. Ah, it's easy. I like easy chests. Yeah, insert your chesty joke here.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that quest. I'm supposed to steal a thing from the monks, and I don't really care. I thought it was another quest. There's a person who, a young woman who believes that her husband is not dead, but you have a letter that said he's dead, and so the thing that, well, let's see. I think this is, yeah, I think this is the one. I killed a chicken. Is that a chicken? Doesn't look like a chicken, but it sounds like a chicken. Moves like a chicken, although it has. Look at the feet. That's webbed feet. So I said, what the hell is this? What the hell are these things? They're unnatural. What the hell? Oh, talking about burly demon cows? Okay. Oh wait. This is the person I'm talking about. Come here, darling.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner.
Who is Camden?
He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights under the banner of General Finn. He had one
Apparently,
night,
yes.
and then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. My heart tells me so. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my pleas for help have been ignored. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Of course, that was years ago. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news. No! I don't care what any paper says. Those are just words on a page. They mean nothing. You must find out the truth. On that very road, the one leading east to the Rathia coast, he was heading off to enlist at the station in Dyden Hill. That was years ago. How would I look to him now? Goodbye.
Goodbye. That story, I've always done that quest, and this game can be very cynical at times, but this particular story is not cynical. Yes, I'm giving away a lot, but anonymous journal. Okay, let's look at the anonymous journal. Chemical recipes. Interesting, I guess. You see that little box in the corner? You remember that? That's the detect hidden skill. And it also has these shrines that are very similar to tests, but they last for shorter. So if you're a thief or you put enough into the... Well, the good thing is that in this game, the skills, for the most part, are... Let me see. The skills and the... Yeah, this does more damage overall. So, I'm switching. And the classes are detached, because you can basically make any build. So like, oh, I can have detect hidden skill, which would be, I don't know, playing Dungeons and Dragons, it would be like, oh, that's a thief skill. Yeah, but I can be a mage and be very sharp and detect hidden things. And be stealthy. Kind of like, again, like Skyrim. But in a way better, I think. I mean, I love my Skyrim. I love to mod Skyrim, but... Okay, where is that? Here it is. Yeah, my next point has to be on blacksmithing so I can just undo everything. Because you gather a lot of crap, and I don't want to sell it if I can actually make better stuff with it. We're in a new zone. I don't want to do that in quests. That's a quest. I mean, I played the game enough. I know the early quests, at least almost all the early quests. I'm talking about playing this game a lot. We're coming up to an hour, and I do need to take a break. I don't know if I'm going to keep in this, but...
Hail, traveler! Finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the Yolven Road. Henry Kell's my name. Traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. Interested? Most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human, and many pockets to pick. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring. And I need someone to help me get it.
Shall we do this? Well, I'm going to say yes, because it's a pretty interesting story. And then we're going to take a break. And maybe, well, I probably, it's going to be about 10 o'clock here, so I'm going to call it a night. I'm doing shorter streams for now, because I'm also editing and editing other videos. So between this and that, I am doing short streams. So let's say yes.
The ballad is called Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it, but if we reenact the ballad step by step, the ring should come to us. In the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen by a troll. It's a few years too late, but I'll play the role of the maiden. You be the champion. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the troll. Who knows? You'd have better luck getting an answer from one of these damn Fae. But it's what the ballad calls for. You can find an antelope nearby. Bring them down and get proof of your kills. We'll need them later on.
And as a final note, I love how the stories of the Fae and all that kind of justify these kind of quests. Not all of them. It's like, oh, why is this quest this way? And you have to get X amount of bare asses. Well, it's because that's the way the universe, this world of Amalur is made. I wish I could run. I want to run a D&D campaign with this kind of mechanic, with the sort of Fae mechanic and all that. But that will be... Yeah, well, that will be for another day. So, thank you, Chapelmon, for coming. Thank you, everybody else in chat. If you were just quiet and just, just watching. As always, if you like this or any video on my channel on Twitch or on YouTube, just go to Lessons Learn 1 on Twitch or Lessons Learn on YouTube.
May your kills be clean.
Let us save the game. Although it auto-save, but I still want to save anyway. And say... adieu. Good night.